These are some of the worst hand gesture things that you can do as a speaker on stage or even in a Zoom. First of all, we've got the good old T-Rex hands. We kind of walk around a bit like a dinosaur and we put our hands just like this, almost look as if we're eating a cheeseburger. No, come on, let your arms open up. Breathe. You're a speaker, not a prehistoric predator. And then we've got the good old windshield wipers, talking about points that go back and forth, and we look as if we're watching a tennis match in Wimbledon with our arms going back and forth. Let's not do that one. Perhaps if we do, we might want to do one hand and the other hand. Or we might just want to use our head as we go across the audience, but not like you're scraping an imaginary window. And then we've got the good old penguin flap. Yes, look as if we're sort of stuck in an 80s time warp in the disco and the good old arms are just flapping around, almost as if they're not even connected to us. No. People talk about shopping bags, sometimes having our hands by our sides as if we're holding two imaginary bags of shopping. And then we've got the, oh my goodness, the over-caffeinated kind of jazz hands just doing everything all over the place. And we look as if we've literally had 5 bags of coffee before we've even got on the Zoom at 9 o'clock in the morning. No, just calm down, take a breath, and let's channel our energy into meaningful gestures. Oh, but then we get the condescending politician. Let me tell you something. Oh, no, I'm going to give you both barrels and really start pointing at you. The point is quite an aggressive hand signal. We could use open gestures, or that, or even this. But that just pokes you in the eye and almost makes you move away from the camera. And then, if we are standing up, we've got the good old fig leaf, where we put our hands in front of our parts and almost look as if we are protecting something that shouldn't be seen. No, just unclench, nice, natural gestures, and this could be a resting place for you. But be careful that the resting place just doesn't really suddenly come this part of another piece of the anatomy. And then we've got the invisible ball, sort of just putting our hands together, moving around as if we're trying to balance a basketball or a bowling ball in our hands. Again, just let the hands speak for themselves, or do one at a time, but never just the bowling ball. And then finally, we've got the kind of quacky flying elbows. I don't know where this one comes from, but I've seen this one too, where we just do a little bit of a dad dance at the disco and look like a chicken on steroids. So no flying elbows. Hands are beautiful things when we use them in our speeches. We could use them to show intrigue. We could use them to show command. We could use them to show insight. We could use them to do 1, 2, 3. We could use them for many, many purposes, like let's just calm down and take it easy. These are powerful tools when used well, but they can be really harmful tools when we use them in all kinds of silly ways. Be intentional with your hands today and be a powerful, insightful speaker. If you've enjoyed this, please subscribe and I'll share more tips just like this to enable you to become a speak and serve powerhouse.